So this is the Tribeca sway bar. 2006 Subaru Tribeca. I got them for like $70 or $80 from the dealership. This one's brand new. I got it with my employee discount for like $75 with the bushings. So that's the part number for that. Here's the bushings. Basically what we'll have to do is it's a direct bolt-on, with the exception of these bolt on the outside, or it bolts on the other side than stock. I believe it might go like that. Yeah, the sway bar goes on the outside rather than this way stock. And we'll have to take a pocket knife and shave down the bushings to make them fit in my stock caps. But other than that, it's a bolt-on modification, and this is 25mm instead of 18mm.
So we're doing this in the street because we kind of have a lot going on at our house right now. But we got it jacked up here. Start taking the old one off.
So these are 12mm for the bushings. These are 12mm at the bottom. And since I'm changing end links as well, I'm just gonna take it off the bottom and put my new end links on there first. And you can see these are pretty worn out. So this may have some tension on it.
Yeah, it might pop out. As soon as you take the end link off, it'll pop up a little bit. Alright, so there's one. I'm gonna take the top one off now.
No. Pause it again. Yeah.
Pop it out. There we go.
So on this car, it's basically one bolt here, and then it hooks through the frame here. Whereas on the newer Tribecas, it has a bolt on each side. So I want to keep this same bracket here. So that's why we're going to shave down the bushings to fit into this bracket with a pocket knife. So I'll take out this bolt, and it should pivot this way and then come out. We'll still have to take that plate off.
Yeah. A little skid pin thing. Just to get it out.
Yeah.
Which those have nuts on top of them, so we need...
Two of them do. These two don't.
Yeah, the two front ones.
Yeah.
You gotta hold it. I think they're 14mm.
No, they're 12.
Yeah.
12 of those.
Alright.
There's that.
Did you get this one off?
There's bushing. There's that. And that. So now we just got to take these four off to get this plate off to get it down, which these two are bolts with weld nuts on the inside, so you don't have to worry about holding the other side of that, whereas these two you have to cram a wrench up there and take those off. They're all 12mm.
There we go.
So, but there's a couple of people saying.
It's amazing being under a Subaru that doesn't leak oil.
It leaks a little. Turbo outlet leaks a little, but steering rack's dry. That's
Yeah, look at the steering rack. Never see a steering rack that dry and a subframe that dry.
Support the sway bar. Alright, we'll just do this.
Yeah, just hold it from the center. It won't fall on you.
You can see how this is like a coat hanger in comparison to the one we're putting in, and they're all Subaru parts, and it's all relatively cheap and way cheaper than aftermarket. So.
How much did you pay for the sway bar?
Well, I have my employee discount, so it does bring it down a few dollars, but I paid $76 for the bushings on each side. So 2 bushings and the bar was $76. It's like ridiculous. So this is 18 millimeter, which came on the first generation Turbo Legacies only. I believe the non-turbo would be like a 16 millimeter or something. So, but this is the exact same application for turbo, and I believe the part numbers for the end links are even the same for non-turbo. Wow.
So yeah, when you put them next to each other, you can really see the difference.
I want to show Nathan that. Let me go get him.
Oh my god. It's like a coat hanger.
Hey Nathan, a big difference.
They're bent.
Quite the difference.
If I need that to go get my gaskets, can I use that again?
Alright, so see how the stock end link on the stock sway bar bolts on this side? So what we're actually going to do is because the sway bar is wider side to side, we're actually going to put it like that. So we'll basically just flip the bolt around and it should work no problem. And then these bushings here, let me grab one of the caps. I can show you that. So we'll have to basically shave off the edges of these, I think, so that they'll
Actually fit in there?
Yeah. So we'll shave them down to fit in there, basically. Yeah, I don't know how well we'll be able to record that, but we'll definitely show you like afterwards what they look like. So we need your foot on here. You can put your foot on the bar.
Yeah, just hold it down.
It's just gonna rotate. Jesus.
Okay. And we'll keep a lookout, get pricings on the transmission stuff.
There we go.
Magic.
The old 2 wrench trick.
So I'm going to wait to fully tighten them up until once they're on the car. Right now I'm just going to snug them up so they're in place. Like that. Okay, so the hole on the stock one is a little bit smaller than this one. So we're actually going to add some washers like that. So it'll just help keep it happy. Okay, so basically trimmed them down to match the stock one, obviously. So we trimmed it down like all the whole arm on the side of it, and then cut basically straight like that to make it narrow enough to then take that. So that should work. It's not perfect, it's not pretty, but it'll work. Recording?
So we use vice grips to clamp the sway bar bushing mounts on. so we can get the bolts in. Alright, so the sway bar's on. On the sides here, it's kind of weird. It actually wraps around over the top of the tie rods instead of underneath like the stock one. But yeah, that's how you put on a Tribeca sway bar on a first generation Legacy. Thanks for watching.